Hello fight fans, welcome to Unboxing. My name is Rafael Escobedo, and today in this video we're going to go ahead and talk about predictions of the Daniel Geale and Miguel Cotto fight. So let's get at it. And what you see right here in this poster right here, you see Miguel Cotto versus Daniel Geale, but the top part you see Rock Nation Sports. Jay-Z is going to go ahead and re-promote it. He was trying to get other fighters like Andre Ward, Adrian Broner. Broner is one of the ones kind of like laughed about it, blow it up on Twitter or Instagram. I forgot what it was, but made a joke about it. But basically, Andre Ward, Adrian Broner want to get one-on-one with Jay-Z, talk about their future. The money offer wasn't that great. Jay-Z didn't want to talk to him. I'm not exactly sure because he don't know that much about the business, so he sent it to some other people that are doing it. This part of his Rock Nation Sports is part of his sports agency he got going on. So the only person that got with him was Miguel Cotto. So Miguel Cotto's promotions and also Rock Nation is going to promote this fight. I'm not really sure what how far Jay-Z wants to get into this, but they're trying to find the next Mayweather, and I don't think they're going to find it. One of the reasons is Mayweather. The reason he's really popular is not really because of he can box and everything like that, but his fight style don't draw the crowds. It's basically when he did 24/7 with De La Hoya, all the problems he had with his dad, it's just drama and flashing his money and stuff like that. That's what actually got him to make that much money. So Rock Nation is going to promote this event. Same day, Belmont Stakes going to happen. It's going to be a big crowd there already because American Pharaoh might get the Triple Crown. So that day is going to be pretty good. And right down the street is going to be some boxing. So it's going to be a big crowd, big event. The last time Cotto fought was actually almost exactly 1 year with Sergio Martinez. Daniel Geale has fought 2 times in the past year. He's probably the most active person between them. Cotto has only fought 2 times, 2 years. And one of the reasons why was because he was waiting for Mayweather to see who's going to fight next. And Miguel Cotto was waiting to think he's going to be next for the past couple of fights. And he kind of blown off, lost some money because he ain't fighting. And then the next thing you know, Miguel Cotto, he can't really draw that many people because he's fighting Daniel Geale, he's a good boxer. He's a former world champion in the previous couple of years ago for like 2011, 2012. But in the last fight, he actually fought pretty good, and he won the fight. He knocked that person down in the 5th round, but he won unanimous decision in 12 rounds. But you know, he hasn't fought the level of fighters that needs to be out there for him to actually look good or do any kind of big following for him. Let's go ahead and get into what Daniel Geale needs to do to win this fight or even to stay alive in this fight. Got a little clip right here showing against Triple G. He fought Triple G, lost. He got knocked down in the 3rd round. He lost the fight. But some of the things he had pretty good that he needs to do working with Miguel Cotto. And one of the things is stay in the middle of the ring, throw those jabs, keep the distance. He's a taller fighter than Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto is 5'8". He's like 5'10". Keep that distance, keep him outside, keep on moving side to side. Those combinations in the middle. If he's able to move like that in the middle of the ring, that's good. Keeps Cotto away. But one of the things that Geale needs to do is stay off the ropes. He stays there. He doesn't do nothing. He gets hit. That's one of the knockdowns that Triple G did. Hit him right there in the back of the ear. And he went down. There's another right here against the ropes. Sometimes he does all right, but he's not throwing no punches. And right here is another knockdown. It's the last one. He got knocked down. And that's pretty much it. So he needs to stay in the middle of the ring, keep his distance. He does have a good right, but see what happens. He's able to throw it against Miguel Cotto, and see he's able to keep on fighting that kind of fight, moving around, keep the distance. With Triple G, it looks like he got tired. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Daniel Geale needs to also keep in mind that he went down 157. It was the catch weight. And he has to lose an extra 3 pounds just to make, but he always makes in that 160 pound limit. Now he got to do another extra 3 pounds. Miguel Cotto still wants to fight at 157. Not too sure if it's because of he wants to get ready just in case he wants to fight Triple G or Canelo at 154. He's able to keep that weight around, or even to drop a little bit down to 152 to fight Mayweather. Cotto still wants to fight Mayweather, still wants to get the other paycheck, and also thinks he beat Mayweather the first time around, which was a close fight, could have got either way. But at the same time, you need to take the belt away from Mayweather. The last couple of rounds and towards the end, Cotto had a chance to hit him a lot when he was real close to him, and he didn't do it. His fault. He should have not leave it to the judges for them to decide that victory. for Mayweather. But he still wants to get that big money with Mayweather. Miguel's highlights. Basically, he fought Sergio Martinez, the Bloodsport he fought a year ago. Sergio Martinez already kind of going a little bit down. He wasn't as good as he used to be. He was a little bit older. His knees are messing up, and see what happened in this fight. A lot of good things, not a bad things with Cotto, but in the middle of the ring, Miguel Cotto is still powerhouse. He's natural left-handed, so that hook is gonna be popping all the time, knocking people out. There's a lot of fighters like that, naturally left-handed, De La Hoya, Tito Trinidad, and Miguel Cotto. There's other fighters there too, but keeps hurting people with the left-hand hook. Stays in the middle of the ring, and also you're gonna see a little bit. This is all in the first round. These 3 knockdowns in the first round. So he's able to cut when Sergio Martinez is moving around. He's able to cut down, hit the body, and stop him from moving around. He's able to land. So he's still charging on him, get him against the ropes. He throws that straight right. He kind of leans into it, put his body into it. He takes his time. He's not too worried about wasting his energy, throwing combinations he don't have. But so he's able to still stalk him. He's stalking him out through the fight. So even though he misses, he's still going at him, go towards his body, go hit the body. And really, man, it's just a lot of things good going for him in this fight. I'm going by this as the last fight he had. He hasn't fought before. There's another year before, like 2 years ago. So I'm going for this. Oh, I'm using this to see his limits are. Even though he hasn't fought in a year, he didn't fight in a year against Sergio Martinez either. Also, and he did pretty good. He's exploding that left hand hook real early. Some of the things that Sergio Martinez did good, stay in the middle, keep that distance, throw that jab, but that's pretty much it. Miguel Cotto had this fight all through the round, so yeah. So basically what Daniel Geale needs to do is just go ahead and just stay in the middle, move around. If he's able to duck some punches, go ahead and do that, because don't know how long he's going to last with Miguel Cotto if he keeps on punching like that. Same time, Miguel Cotto is going to have some rust, but hopefully it's not as bad as other people think. And pretty sure he's been hitting the gym all the time. He hasn't been slacking off. If you know his work ethic, he's always at the gym. He's not going to slack off, and doesn't party that much. So he should still be in good shape. Especially Daniel Geale, he's not. Even though he had a good performance in the last fight, he's still dangerous per se. He doesn't have a hard hit. 31 wins, 16 KOs, 3 losses. Not that dangerous, but at the same time, you never know what can happen in boxing. So Cotto's real smart. You saw the way he cut the ring. Real good boxer. Real smart. One thing is going to look any different. It goes to later rounds. It'll be Cotto's condition. It's always going to be fighter's conditioning, how far he could go, especially when he has a one-year layoff. And my prediction for the fight, Miguel Cotto's going to win by 5th round, knockout. Don't think Daniel Geale's going to last that long with him, but if he stays in the middle of the ring, keeps away from the ropes, he's able to last a little bit longer. So hopefully it makes it a good fight, and he's able to fight back and have some good punches going towards Miguel Cotto. If Miguel Cotto wins this fight, most likely he is. Best bet, money-wise, career-wise, go ahead and fight Triple G or Canelo. He can make a lot of money with Canelo. Triple G, he probably won't make as much, but it'll still be a pretty good fight. It's a good fight for boxing. But he's getting toward the end of his career, so he don't want to just take opponents that he might lose, or he wants to get some wins. And one of the things that he wants to do is also fight Mayweather. So that's why he's trying to keep that catch weight at 157. So whenever he does decide if he wants to fight anybody, Canelo, Triple G, on the 154, he's easily able to go down there 3 pounds, or he has to do another 6 pounds to go to fight Mayweather catch weight 152. Which Mayweather might do that, knowing that Cotto probably has problems staying up that weight, or he's a bigger guy. He probably take advantage of that, and Mayweather's gonna make more money with Cotto than any other fighters he's able to fight. He's not able to fight Triple G and Canelo. I don't think he would do that. He'll fight Cotto because he already beat Cotto, and also because Cotto would draw the biggest pay-per-views. I don't think it would draw that much with Canelo, even though he did have pretty good with Canelo, but everybody knows that Canelo's not ready for Mayweather, so they ain't gonna try to waste that money on that. So they probably want other people paying $100 to watch him and Cotto. Amir Khan, nobody's gonna pay $100 to watch that. If he does, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do any kind of results afterwards, because I probably won't watch it, because I ain't gonna pay no $100 for Amir Khan and Mayweather. Even though Amir Khan won that fight, a lot of people complaining about how it was a close fight. The scorecards were too. had too much gas in between them. Like I think it was 117 to 112 or something like that, and they had 115, 114, which they thought it was a closer. And your scorecards could have gone. Those rounds were so close. They got either round. Judges do not score 10-10 rounds. They don't want to score a tie, so they don't pick a winner. And on all of the rounds, Amir Khan, he looked more skilled fighter, more accurate fighter, landing more punches, and that's why he won the rounds. And you keep adding out those each round. Each round's close, but you saw Amir Khan just doing a little bit, percentage-wise, doing better, cleaner shots, looking more, Khan looking more skilled. He's gonna win those rounds, and those rounds adds up, and it's gonna end up leaving a big gap. Even though the rounds are close, doesn't mean you're gonna have a close scoring. You gotta win some of the rounds to actually make it a close scoring. But that's what happened about that. A lot of people complain about that. But also we have Fox Sports 1 Thursday, gonna have some boxing fights. Check it out. Don't even know who's actually fighting, but on Saturday, I think before the Belmont, they're gonna have Robert Guerrero fighting him, trying to get a little W under his belt, promote him a little bit. He's a real good fighter, but he fought real good against Keith Thurman, but he didn't fight so great against Mayweather. It kind of messed up his ego, part of his career. I mean, it messed up his career a little bit because he didn't look so great, but it also probably messed up his ego. But he looked real bad against Mayweather, and that's what Mayweather does, makes people like real. How you call it, real flat-footed fighters look pretty bad. I'm going to go ahead and do the video. Hopefully try to do it right after Saturday fight, show some results and see how that happens, see how that goes. If anything you want to know, just let me know in the comments below. Leave anything you want to know, please like, please subscribe, and thank you for watching Unboxing.